Okay, let's do a bagel review. Monday morning, part 2. The other bagel was so bad that I had to actually go back in, bring it back, get my money back. Couldn't even eat it. It was that bad. So I gave that place a 5.2. I definitely will never go back, and I will definitely never recommend it. So put me in a pretty pissy mood, and I'm still starving. So I decided to come back to Chester Heights over here to what's it called? Bagel Deli Plus in Chester Heights. Same place that's owned by Park Place Bagels in Bronxville. And it's also the same guy who just bought H&R in New Rochelle. So normally I don't come here because I know the bagels aren't made here. They're made in Bronxville and shipped over. So to me, it's not a fresh bagel. But I'm starving. I had to get a bagel. I need to get my Jew on a Monday morning, and I got to eat something. So came back in, and I got lucky. As I pulled in, I actually saw the car arriving with the bagels from Bronxville. So I know they were nice and fresh. They're at least an hour old, because just let you know, when you're shipping a product like a bagel or a roll, you have to let it cool down before you can bag it up. If you make bagels and they're hot and you put them in a bag, they will squish each other, and then you're going to get a really bad product. It won't be round, it won't be full, it'll be flattened out and squished. So that's how that happens if you ever see it. So they make the bagels, they have to let them cool down a little bit, and then they can pack them up and bring them in. So I got here today just in time, and I got my everything bagel with lox bread. The bagel itself, it's got some well doneness to it, but if you see the crunch, it looks like it's actually overproofed a little bit because it got some bubbles on top. But there is a little bit of heat to it, a little bit of warmth. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll tell you, that other place in Larchmont really got me in a sour mood, because I've never tasted a bagel that was that bad, and the lox bread was that bad. And then when I went back in to return it, the woman actually told me that I must not know what lox bread tastes like. So that did not end well for her. I will tell you that right now. I won't go into what I said, but it did not end well for her. So let's see what we got. All right. The bagel crust was definitely overproofed. When you bite into it, it tastes like toast. It actually doesn't have a crunch to it. It just kind of crumbles in your mouth a little bit. When you bite it, it has a little crunch to it because of the crustiness. But it definitely needs to be proofed a little bit less than what it was. Flavor of the bagel, not bad. It's a decent enough bagel. If you want like a bacon, egg, and cheese, or sausage, egg, and cheese on it, you'd be fine. You would have no complaints whatsoever. For getting it just with lox on it, or lox spread on it. Actually, this place doesn't even have lox. They only have lox spread. So it's not like a real Jewish deli or a Jewish bagel place. You come in, you slap your cream cheese on, you go. You'll be okay. You can get by. You won't complain. You won't be overwhelmed or underwhelmed. It's just average. It is what it is. So for review purposes, I'm going to say, 6, 7. It is what it is. Part 2 of What's a Jew to Do on a Monday morning. What's a Jew to Do?